It should be coming up any second. Is there a... If you go to your messages, it's, can you see on the top there should be a... Are you on? So let me see here. I want to try... I don't know how to forward it to you. It's definitely on. There's people watching me. Can you see a little pulse of a red? Bear with me a second, people. I'm detailing this Ferrari, and the owner wants to watch. So just bear with me a second. I want to try and help him watch. All right, thank you. Right, let's do this a different way. Bear with me a second. We'll get started on this Ferrari. Come out there. Profile. Oh. And there we go.
Thank you.
Right, let's get started. Dan Dior, how's it going? Was Ferrari Owners Club down Saturday at Goodwood? Oh, really? I don't know where this owner was, but right, okay. Let's get started on this car. Owner is in the room. So whilst I'm here, as always, if you've got any questions about detailing, please let me know. I've got a couple of new toys to show you, which I picked up yesterday from Waxstock. I'm going to clean this wheel. New toys to show you, which I picked up yesterday from Waxstock. I'm going to clean this wheel a little bit in a different way to we normally do because they're carbon ceramic brakes. So I don't need to use a fallout remover. G22, how are you doing, G22? So I'm still using Nitty Gritty, which is an all-purpose cleaner. This is by Dual. I've been testing it out for a while and I like the way that it works, quite simply. So that's on there. Now I've got a new snow foam lance to test as well. So I'm going to cover the wheel in a snow foam, which is steel built amber. Let's test that this works. Jules, the mats so far are pretty good. There we go. I'm doing this wheel, like I say, a completely different way around because of the nature of the brakes. So I want to clean the tyres next. Oh, it's a quiet day today. 82 people. But hello, all 82 of you. So whilst I'm doing this, as a lot of you probably already know, if you've got any questions about detailing, please let me know. I don't know much about the car, to be honest with you. You can ask a lot of questions, but most of you ask what kind of power it is, and I've got to be honest, I don't know. But I can tell you it's a Ferrari 488. And I've done the interior already, so there'll be none of that on the live today. It's just the outside. It's going to be a relatively quick day today because I've got an owner with me. Snow foam tool. This is a new one from Aquaspray, Snow Foam Cannon. And I've got to say, the build quality is really good and it works well. Simple as that. So I've just listed it in the shop, actually. So it's a new one that I picked up yesterday at Waxstock, which is like a detailers and enthusiasts event. Spoke to the company at Waxstock, which is like a detailers and enthusiasts event. Spoke to the company. They seem like nice people. Seem like they've got quality stuff. So time to... Right, okay. I don't let anyone join my lives unless I absolutely know them. So I'm going to be a little bit slow answering the messages today, but I'll try my best. Right, okay. So there you go. You've been declined. Was Waxstock. How was Waxstock? Was that? Waxstock was really good, actually. Picked up some new toys. You can't see them because they're covered in foam right now, but they're called rim mats. And they raise the car just a little bit so I can clean under the tyres a little bit more. Not only that, when you put on tyre shine, it means that you can get to those little bits where normally a little bit more difficult. So thank you, Rimats, for designing those. It does help. And they've only recently joined TikTok. In fact, I was talking to them about it yesterday and they joined TikTok yesterday. I said, you must be on there because then I can promote your products because I think they're great. Do you need to attach it to a jet washer? What this? Bill Baker is the king of detailing. Well, where is he then? Why is he not here with me? Where is Bill? Me and Bill are good friends, and he is welcome here any day. It's just a bit of a long journey to come to work for the day, don't you think? There he is. He's got one of his fans pushing him in here right now, hasn't he? Bill, the wax stock yesterday was really good. I know it's a hell of a journey for you to come over and see the place, but did I do this? I can't remember now. I'm going to do it again anyway. The foam tool, where did you get the liquid from? The liquid, the actual snow foam is Built Hamber, and it's called Built Hamber Touchless, and it works really well. But watch this space. I'm going to start testing some new kit, of which snow foam is going to be one of them. Different window cleaners. It could be all change from the Built Hamber brand. You're so jealous. How comes? Right, okay. What you just apply dressing without destroying the knuckles? Yeah, absolutely. So those rim mats will help with that, that's for sure. But that's so far so good. They've got a little design here where the hose won't actually kink up around it, and it's helped me this morning with anything from the hoover to the hose. So that's a nice little touch that they've got on there too. What else have we got? Hey, Mr. Bobby, I'm good, thank you. You know, you missed Diana the other day. You always ask. I'm lagging. Right. This is the best that I can get it to be today, unfortunately. So if it's lagging, there's nothing I can do. I've rebooted the system like I do every time in the morning before I go live. But unfortunately, this is as good as it gets for now. I need to get another router. And if that doesn't fix the problem, then it's a TikTok problem. Definitely not a me problem. Well, it's a me problem because I don't want to lag. Right, rim mats. There we go. So rim mats are in here. I wish Gary, the moderator, was in here. There we go. Oh, it is pinned. Gary, you are in here. Thank you for pinning that. So the rim mats, which are these right here, rim mats, they've helped lift the car just a little bit so I can get the tyre cleaning brush down to the bottom. And when you put on tyre shine, I don't miss any at the bottom. So rim mats, thank you for making those. They are helpful. And I'm pretty sure I've already done this a couple of times, but I just want to make sure that they're definitely as clean as possible. I'm going to go over the brake caliper, then we're done. Right, okay. You're going easy on me today with the questions. Either that or I've just missed a whole bunch of them. And with 462 people, you're making it very easy for me to clean this car today. Why are you giving me an easy one? It doesn't normally happen with you guys. Hey, but I'm happy anyway. And if you haven't already followed, you know what I'm going to say. And the button's just up here. Tony, how are you doing, Tony? How is everything? Good to see you. Crystal Clear Valentin, how long do you spend on one rim? Depends how dirty the rim is. But seeing as you're only going to see the one rim today, quite a while. SW99, thank you very much for the follow. Because I've just put this in instead of the foam lance. Always check away from the car. Because if that fires out and damages this car, I'm in trouble. We're good. We've tested it. So I've got my new water filter system all set up, except for one little thing that's going to bug me. So I'm not using it until the final stage to make sure that there is no water spots on this car. That wheel is clean. No need for Built Hamber today. Josh, how are you doing, Josh? Good to see you. I'm just going to change a couple of things around. I'm going to move this upwards. There we go. So you can see a little bit more. We're going to detail this car together. Look, right. So bear with me a second. I'm going to put these things to the side. The snow foam lance, the new snow foam lance, another new one by Aqua Spray is going on there. Oh, Mr. X, how you doing, Mr. X? Let me see, Mr. X. If you had a Ferrari, what colour would you buy? Oh, can I only pick one? I don't know. I like the red, And I like yellow. I've seen a yellow one with a black roof that I really thought looked cracking. But Mr. X, is this your kind of car? I think it might be. I think it might be. Traded in the Mini. Yeah, we both wish. Asbo, how you doing, Asbo? What do you think of this, Asbo? I'm not sure what you think of the modern cars. Have black. Red is stereotypical. I think it's quite nice. Red. Should we do a little? Oh, it's not my car. Nick, no, it's not my car. No. I'm going to do a poll. If you like Ferraris in red, click the smiley face. If you think it should be another colour, click the other one. Let's see what everyone thinks. But would have to be a black one. Oh, everyone thinks it should be a different colour. Didn't expect that one. 50-50 votes we've got here. Right. Just so you're aware, the owner is in the chat. Not only that, it's got caught on something else here. Orange and black. F40 or nothing. You're going straight to the top then, aren't you? Okay, it's a 50-50 split. I think that's still pretty good. Okay, new foam lance. Let's see how this one goes. I've never owned a red car, but if I had, it would need to be red. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Right, okay, so I'm going to snow foam this car. As you all know, I'm going to start on the other side of the car, work my way around, so I'm not going to be able to read this just for a split second. Again, we need to test this. Yep, works great. Time to cover this car in snow foam, so I'm not going to look at the screen just for a second, or maybe a little bit longer. New foam lance. This one is by Aqua Spray, and it's quite nice. It's not the thickest foam, but the quality of the foam lance is really good. It feels like it's a quality item, like the other one that I bought the other day for about 58 quid. So it works very well, I must say. The owner, what? Why is that? Need it thicker. It does need to be thicker, or does it need to be thicker? Technically, a snow foam is supposed to run off the side of the car and take the dirt with it. So when it gets too thick, you could argue it's not as it's supposed to be. Bill, what do you reckon? Bill's not telling me what he thinks of the snow foam like this. It could well be your setup as well. So it's not necessarily the foam. It could be the lance. It could be the clutcher. It could be absolutely anything. It eventually goes more liquid after it. Yeah, it does. There's two schools of thought for it. Put it that way. Can you guys see everything that I'm doing? I'm not sure you can. There you go. Do you use pre-wash before? No. Snow foam is a pre-wash. Perfect consistency. Yeah. See, is each to their own with this. There's no right or wrong. I don't believe so anyway. Yes, with the pre-wash thing, this is pre-wash. And this is not a particularly dirty car that needs any additional harsh chemicals on it. I tell my dad a go-kart needs to be a go-kart that needs to be ceramic coated. Now, I've never done a go-kart before, I have to say. But this car has got a rear diffuser that I definitely want to cover the foam in. There we go. Car looks clean already. It does on camera, but it was a bit dirty. Bill Baker is the king of detailing. Again, Bill Baker. Bill Baker's brought all of his fans in today. I ceramic coated my mountain bike frame over. Really? Are you serious, Metalhead? Which one? Which kit did you use? Best kits for a birthday kit? Am I missing some of the comments here? Would you use TFR in snow foam? I don't use TFR ever, to be honest with you, so no. If your car is like this, straight into a snow foam is all you need. It's absolutely fine. And whilst this is on the car, I need to let it rest for a few minutes, and I've got some time to actually answer some questions with you. So what have we got here? Atherton Prime G Technic. Which one? I'm guessing Crystal Serum Light, which is a really nice coating, actually. So what other questions have we got, or things that you do like about the Ferrari? Let's see here. It was, yeah. It's a great coating. It's a really good coating. Thank you, Crystal Clear. I appreciate that. Right, okay. There's not many questions about detailing today. The detail market says the thicker it is, it falls off. Yep, there is that too. So personal preference is depending on the snow foam, to be honest with you. Do I like the way? Do I like Bill Baker? Thank you for that. I've hit my target of the one rose. Thank you. We all like watching Bill Baker. He's absolutely brilliant. But it's going to be a little while until he can get live again. So if you're not following Bill Baker, which is the detail market, give him a follow. We need to get him back up to 1,000. He is one of the best. I completely agree with you. However, unless you're based in Melbourne in Australia, the chances of you having your car detailed by him are pretty slim to none. Thank you for all the follows coming through. My target today is to get to, is it to get to? 9,400, which is a massive push. But now you know in here what my target is. Yoo-hoo! What a car. Right, why can't he go live? He lost his account, so he can't go live anymore. 13,000 followers gone, unfortunately. So this is the guy that is excellent, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant on lives, brilliant detailer, and he wants to go live again. So give him a follow if you like Australians with a cracking accent and really nice guy. Right, I'm going to pressure wash this off. Try and hit absolutely every inch of the car. Otherwise, you will literally miss a bit and you can technically scratch the car if you don't remove the grit now. Right, I'm going to move this a little bit more. There we go, you can see more. Favourite car you've ever detailed? Ooh, yeah, I don't know anymore, actually. There's so many cracking cars. I do like the exotics. I do like the Porsches. However, sometimes when something's a little bit different, like a Fiat 500 R-Bath in bright yellow came in a couple of years ago, I enjoyed doing that one. Or how about the Lancia Delta Integrale? That was good too. So yeah, there's too many favourites these days. Right, there's a glass coating on here. Glass coating, let's see if we can revive it a little bit more. And there's PPF on the front of this car too. Okay, I'm going to take you with me. Good. Oh, Adam, thank you for that. We can't all be 6'8". The Ferrari for the win. Yeah, absolutely. How did they do in the F1 yesterday, by the way? Who's the lady that made what drift? What is that one that you mean, drift? I'm not sure. The lady that made what? Okay, so after this, I'm just going to use a pH neutral snow foam. Sorry, not a snow foam. A pH neutral shampoo. I've already put an alkaline on there. It doesn't need anything else. I've taken off the majority of the dirt with the snow foam, so it will just be a pH neutral shampoo to clean the rest of this car. Thank you for the shares, everyone, and the follows and the likes and the comments. Thankfully, we regularly get cars like this. But one day it could be a Vauxhall Corsa, one day it could be this. We just don't know. So if you like detailing, you're in the right place. And I'm going to move this because the wind from the open doors is blowing you guys all over the place. Let's move that. Made an account just to watch Bill Baker. That was worthwhile. But thank you for watching me in the meantime, Alex. And I'm assuming you're already following him because we need to get him back up to 1,000. And then Bill can take over the world again. But in the meantime, I'm holding the fort for him. These Ferraris can be complicated. Who's in the corner of the room? Oh, never you mind who that is. Right. Okay. I'm detailing the car as we speak. Getting the practice ready to start up on my own. Oh, brilliant. Whereabouts are you based, Lewis? Have you had a McLaren? I've had the owner of McLaren promise me he's bringing in his car for about 3 months, maybe more, but there will be a McLaren coming in. He's just bought a new car, and yes, there will be a black McLaren coming in. And trust me when I say it's desperate for help. Run Jay, good to see you, Run Jay. Okay, we're nearly done getting the snow foam off the car, which will get off a lot of the road grime. It will help get rid of any sticky kind of dirt that needs to come off. And it's the safest way to wash the car and make sure that you have the least amount of chance of getting any kind of scratches into the paint. Now, even though this car's got PPF at the front, we obviously still need to take good care of it. Hello, definition detailing. It's satisfying, Loki. I missed a bit. Don't you start with me, MJ. We've been friends ever since yesterday. Real friends in real life. What have I missed? I want a job cleaning cars at this level. Yeah, but it could well be anything else coming in. We've had E43 recently. What else have I had? Quite a lot of Porsches, actually. One of my very good clients has called me. He wants me to do some cars, but he hasn't told me exactly what yet. And this guy he's got 26 cars, and you never know what he's going to bring in. So we will see. But there should be, in the next couple of weeks, I hope, quite a few Subaru Imprezas coming in. Right, should we snow foam the car again or use a different lance? Now, I haven't got much in here, but this is the MTM, whereas the other one is the Aqua Spray. Both great cannons, but look, they look very similar. Both have great build quality. But the Aqua Spray is about 10 or 15 quid cheaper. Have you had a Bugatti? No, never a Bugatti. Right, I'm going to try and get as much of this car covered with the smallest amount of snow foam. Do I need to do this? Not massively. Is it good content for you? Yep. Right, so bear with me a second. I'm going to cover the rest of this car as much as I can. And then we're going to get into the hand wash stage of the car. Right, this is running out, so we are done with that now. So any questions, I'll happily answer. But with soaking wet gloves, I probably won't be able to get round to everyone. Remember what I said? Test it away from the car. Now we're safe. Right, okay. The car is no different than before, just more. Oh, looking fresh. What are you talking about? There's a lot of difference. Right, so you guys know that I use 2 buckets. It's a method that works, so I'm not going to change it. It's either that or it's a whole bunch of microfibers, which seems like a bit of a waste, to be honest with you. So bear with me a second. Let's go and clean this car. As soon as the hands get sudsy and that, it would have to be an Aston Martin. Yeah, I like Aston Martins. Don't get many Aston Martins in, actually. I think I've only ever worked on one Aston Martin. It was an Aston Martin DB12, and that was only, I don't know, a month ago. But the guy keeps bringing in different cars because he's a car trader. So recently he's brought in, although it hasn't been live, there's been a Porsche. The Smart Brabus was his. That was a nice car. Spent quite a bit of time on that one with you guys. What else did we do for him? The BMW M3 Touring. So he keeps on bringing in nice cars. Oh, and I had to do his Porsche Cayenne. So yeah, lots of nice cars for that particular guy. Dusky. I know it's not your car. Well, unless the owner's name is Dusky, which I don't think it is. Did you know that the side indicators on a Ferrari are the same ones used on a Ford Mondeo? Is that true? Look, they all share parts. They all share parts. I've seen a client whose key was, well, I say a client, it was a friend of mine, before I was doing this. He had an Aston Martin years ago, and the key was falling apart, and it was a Volvo key. It literally said Volvo where the leather was coming off. So, yeah, you never know. You never know what's there. Right. As you know, when it gets to the bottom of the car, we have to flip this around. Can I drive it? No. But there will be a cold start video later. Well, whether it's today or another day, I don't know. But it sounds absolutely fantastic when this thing starts, believe me. But no, I won't be driving it. We try not to drive clients' cars. Doesn't... I missed that one, Adam. Sorry. Rinse this off. I'm Australia who owns a car. What? Oh, I missed it. Bart Simpson. I do like it when people goad me like that. Tell me exactly why we're damaging the paint. I would absolutely love to know, and so would the other 420 people in here. We'd all love to know what's damaging the paint. I'm pretty sure you won't have an answer. Who owns that car? What's the person do? The owner is in the room. I'm not going to tell you who the owner is. If the owner wants to answer, fine, but they definitely don't have to. And even if I did know all of this information, you know I'm not going to share it with you, right? It's enough that I'm showing off the car, but owners definitely don't want their information out there. Some people, maybe they're okay, but most owners, doesn't matter what the car is, they don't want to put some stuff out there, unfortunately. Shine, how you doing, Shine? Not in crypto, I don't think. This is a new T-shirt made by Shine. So look, absolutely love it. Thank you very much. That's personal. Yeah, it is. We don't mind people asking because there might be some owners that will answer, but it's not the kind of information that I've ever given out, not as far as I remember, unless someone's absolutely comfortable with it. But even then, I think sometimes I'm uncomfortable giving out information. Anyway, back to detailing. What industry are they in? I'm not giving away any information. It's funny. Like I said, the owner is quite literally here and here in the room, and it's up to them if they want to answer. And the chances are they probably won't give any information away at all, and I can't say I blame them. Got to be a red Ferrari. There we go. We've got another vote for a red Ferrari. It was a good split before. 50-50, which I didn't expect. Oh, I'm sure that hurt my elbow more than the car. Right, the microfiber's been to the bottom of the car, so we turn it around. Simple stuff to prevent these scratches. There we go. Can the owner will have seen that, and it's up to the owner if they want to do it, but I am not encouraging it whatsoever. And you can bet your bottom dollar there'll be a few people putting their hands up now to say that they're the owner. So you'll probably never know who it is. It's not a left-hand drive. It's because the camera flips itself around when I'm on here. So actually, you probably think this is my left hand, but actually it's my right hand. But no, it's a right-hand drive car. There we go. Shine. Shine's the owner. and liber. Not sure. Yep. See, that's what happens when you say stuff like that. Everyone's going to put their hand up and say that it's their car, so you'll never know whose it is. I've learnt these kind of things when you're on these lives. I wish my French was better, but it's not, unfortunately. Oh, you wouldn't buy one. Why wouldn't you buy one, Adam? You've had some beautiful cars in the past. This is a beautiful car. I never thought that this car would divide people like this. I'm asking you're asking your own question. What is it you want to know about owners? How come? Because we're all interested to know what people do, but how comes you want to know this kind of stuff? What is it? What engine? Is it a V12? No idea. I would have thought it'd be a V8. Yeah, V8. Right, okay. I want to flush this out again. Bear with me a second, people. I know you can't see anything. You definitely don't want me walking you through just to get this microfiber soaking wet again. So, here we go. We are nearly done with the clean stage. I can help with answers to questions that doesn't give anything away from the owner. I'm more than happy to. V6, not a V6, definitely a V8. Do they do V6s in Ferraris these days? Except for the F1 cars, that is. Right, okay. As my legs won't fit. Because you're an exceptionally tall man. What a lovely car, Kieran. Yes, it absolutely is. It's a beautiful looking car. It sounds great. Does it have a big hooter? I will test it out later and let you know, Shine. Let's put all people would love to see and eat. Yeah, bring it in. Is it really that much? I don't know. No idea. Right, I'm not sure if I did this wing mirror, so I'm just going to go over it as a just in case. And that's that. Time to pressure wash the car off. Include you in the footage. Yeah, look, come down. It's no problem at all. As long as you get rid of the cold, then you can. You have a lovely E36. The big nasty. The big nasty. Then you need to follow Drift Banana because he's absolutely into his BMWs like couldn't possibly believe. Bright yellow BMWs at Drift. Right, time to pressure wash the car off. So I'll be back later in the week with different cars. I won't give anything away yet. There are regular people that are going to be in, so you know what cars they are. If you're not sure, if you're not a regular, it's a Range Rover that comes in every Friday morning. Other people, a little bit more sporadic than that. But at some point there will be possibly a Bentley GT, possibly another Porsche. Just need to wait and see if these people confirm still. But I'm also going to quote on 12 different cars today from one place. Oh, thank you very much for that one, Tom. But yeah, I've got to leave here and get to Lakeside, if any of you know Lakeside. I'm quoted on 12 cars because there's overspray on the 12 cars. And I have no idea what the cars are. They're just people that work in an office. Someone was doing some paint next door, covered 12 cars in overspray, and they want me to fix it. So watch this space. Just there now in Thurrock. Well, I'll be there soon. The bit that I am going to do, which I did forget, so I'm going to get down there and clean that diffuser. A lakeside, Bill, is it busy down there or is it easy to get you? Easy to get to even. It's a beautiful car. Look at it from that angle. Just looks good from every angle. Yes, LT. Busy at the minute. Is it really? I thought all the kids were kind of off school now. Oh, thank you for that. Jake, how you doing, Jake? Good to see you. Don't forget to take some Tarex with you and a microfiber. No, you're absolutely right. That, and I need to take something to scrape the windows because there's going to be overspray on the windows. I can get rid of that for them anyway. How can you disguise scratches on internal door trim plastic? You can't really. You can use a back to black, but you can't disguise a scratch on plastic. There's very little you can do with that, unfortunately. I'll try a back to black, but that's about it. And here's me hoping that it's black plastic. There we go. Melt it and the official Big Nasty. I rarely give out information like that because if someone takes a heat gun to the plastic, they could damage the paint, obviously damage the plastic. And if they don't know how to fix it, then we've got a bit of a problem. Can you melt it? Yes. Should you? I personally wouldn't. Hello, amazing people. What a lovely welcome. Hello, Prime. How is everything? Right, I'm going to use a drying towel and this and get rid of as much water as possible. And I'm going to flush it out, not on camera, but I've got the water tank over in the background, but I need a different hose system. Where are we going? So that is filling up with pure water, so there is no risk of water spots. But me thinking that everything was set up 100%, it's only 98%. Can you tell the owner you said hi? Trust me, Drift, you already have, even though I've read that out. Saratoga, how's it going? Good to see you. Right, what I'm going to do, there's no protection on there. So as long as the owner doesn't mind, I'm going to spray a little bit of protection on the paint. I've got the thumbs up. Let's do that. Right, you know that when a car hasn't got any protection on the paint or the PPF, because this has got the race pack will mean it's got PPF all the way down here, all over the bonnet and on the wing mirrors. That is pretty much a race pack. When it hasn't got any protection on there, I use this one, Geon Wet Coat, because it's simple, spritz onto the surface, pressure wash it off, and it's done. And that's it. What's the new toy? One of the new toys, I'll show you because there's a few of them here. The first one is a new snow foam lance from Aqua Spray. Works really well. I actually like that it's a clear bottle. It works easy because like you can't see anything in that one. Not enough anyway. Clear bottles just make sense. I've got Infinity Wax window cleaner. Now you guys know how much I like Built Hamber, and they said that this is better than the Built Hamber one. And I'm going to start stepping away from the Built Hamber brand. And I'm going to try some other brands. Why not? Bill, I bet you didn't see that coming. Also, you might notice I've got rim mats under there which raise the car just enough for me to clean the underside of the tyre, and then I'll be able to put a tyre shine on there too. So I need to soak the car down and use this protection. And if any of you do already have this product, or if you buy it, do not spray it on the windscreen. Other windows, yes, not on the windscreen. Right, okay, there we go. Built Hamber all day. Look, I like Built Hamber, but they made a mistake not turning up to wax stock yesterday, and the other brands have wooed me, shall we say. Right, there's no beading on that paint whatsoever. There will be in a minute. How long does it take to wash a car? Depend on the car and how dirty it is. There's too many things to consider there, believe it or not. Right, give this bottle a shake. Spray it on and pressure wash it off within seconds. Can you see the difference? The paint's coming off much, much quicker. That's got protection on it for a good 2 to 3 months. I want to try and show you on here. So you can see the water behaviour. It's just flat on the paint. SB Detailing, I need 1,000 followers. Yes, he definitely does. Bill's anger. Right, so you'll see no water behaviour that's worth talking about other than it's completely flat. I'm going to spray this on there and you'll see it change. There's probably too much water on here at the minute. Okay, I'm going to spray this on. The water behaviour will change instantly. Pressure wash it off. There we go. Can you see the difference? Was you impressed with Infinity Wax? Yes. Look at the difference there. A little bit flat at the top, so I'm going to spray that. Infinity Wax, definitely impressed. Not only that, but dual auto care as well. So watch this space. I'm hoping to do something with dual auto care. I really enjoyed talking to the guys there, so we'll see what happens. Right, okay. And you saw me on their live as well yesterday. Another flat panel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait that to go through. There is now protection on that door. Thank you so much for all of the follows and all of the comments that I know that I'm missing. I do really like engaging with every single one of you, but today I haven't got as much time as I normally do, so please forgive me. I'll try and answer as many questions as possible. God, I've shown you the back of the car, but I need to show you something else. My French isn't particularly good, so I'm afraid I can't read that. Is that a 458? It's a 488. So close. But I love cars, but can I tell the difference? I can't, unfortunately. I hate to say it. I can't tell the difference. But that's just me. Still appreciate the cars though. All I know is it's a 488. Which bits from Infinity Wax? I'd be really interested in seeing the dual review. Yeah, me too about the dual review. All I've got from Infinity Wax is the window cleaner, which allegedly is even better than Built Hamber. And like I say, you all know how I feel about Built Hamber. I love the stuff. Right, we need to get some protection on the back there. Thank you for the follows. Ferks, it looks like. Ferks. Do any of your customers question the hanging bikes? Some of them do. Yeah, some of them do, actually. More so you guys, though. Right, I'm going to get some of this on the roof. Okay, there we go. You need to get this stuff off pretty quickly. So if you're working in the sunlight, if you're working on hot panels, you might not want to use this product, in all honesty. What's the name of that orange bottle? This is, it's backwards, so take a screen grab. It's Geon Wet Coat. I know it's backwards, but it works great. I've thought about Easy Car Care. I have thought about Easy Car Care, but I'm afraid that's where it stopped. How on earth what? What is that you're putting on the car? The spray. Geon Wet Coat. You spray it onto a car that's got no protection on there, and it adds instant protection, gloss, slickness. You can use it on the wheels. Basically, you can use it on the entire external part of the car, except for the windscreen. Is the engine bay getting a detail or no? Nothing on the engine bay today. It was the interior that we were spending the most amount of time on. How is helping you there? I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry. One spray. What you don't want to do with this product is cover the whole car and then go around and spray it off. I guarantee you'll get it wrong. Too much, blah, blah, blah. Will it cover buffer scratches? No. The only thing to get rid of that is, unfortunately, remove those scratches properly. If you want to hide scratches, there are products out there. You need to look at Poor Boys. What is it called? It's Poor Boys Black Hole for dark cars. I call it Botox for cars. There's resins in there that hide scratches, but I rarely ever use that product. Normally, the people that want it used are the people that are looking to sell a car. I think you meant who is helping you. Oh, right, got it. No one's helping me. No one's helping me. Battersea, your daddy's car. I doubt it. No, Alpha Show. All right, happy to help. Hello, stranger. When did you win the lottery? You guys. I would do the same as the owner. Give absolutely nothing away. Right, it's a little bit flat here, so I'm going to get some water on there and spray this on there. Tiny little section at a time. There's no rush. It's flat here, so we'll spray that. A little bit flat there. It's this easy. What also happens is it's easier to dry the car. So win-win, because there's less water on the car. These rim mats are helping me. This cable didn't get caught in it. I'm on a water diet, no more beers. Stephen, no. What happened? What the owner think of the spray? I'll let you know afterwards, actually, Gary. Good question. We'll find out. I don't know what the answer is yet. Gary, thank you for coming to Waxstock with me yesterday. It was really good to have you there. I appreciate the company. And I think you had a good time there. Well, you've come back here, so I'm assuming you did. So the front of the car has got PPF, and it's still working on the PPF. There we go. But would I use this on a car that already has protection? And the answer is no, definitely not. We did have a good day. Thank you for the gift that's just come through. Taking gym seriously, starting bodybuilding again. Right, okay, then, yeah, no more beers for you. How about alcohol-free beers? Literally my daily drive to school. You drive it yourself? 660 horsepower. Is that right? I don't know. We don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Hey, Beckton, how's it going, Beckton? It was really lovely to meet you guys yesterday, and I learnt what Beckton really stands for, so thank you for telling me that. It was an education. And as promised, when we were standing at the rim mat stall, there's the rim mats under there, alcohol-free beers, like asking for coffee made with a tea bag. Oh, fair enough. No beers, no sugar, I've gone on a cut. I like stuff like this. I go to the gym regularly and stick to a really high, low-carb protein diet. Then again, if you're doing bodybuilding again, you know this stuff, so I need to be aware of who I'm telling this stuff to, but it works. Right, okay. Has it been played with or standard? Thank you for all of those massive bunch of roses, Tom. As far as I'm aware, it is standard and it's not been played with. Right. I don't need the gloves on anymore. I'm just letting that soak up a little bit of water because the majority of you know that it's easier to use when it's, for want of a better word, moist. Have you ever done an XJ220? No, but I don't know the last time I saw an XJ220. It would be great to see one. If I had one in, then brilliant. But the one that I'm hoping to get in next is a McLaren in terms of supercars. No, not the M word. Yeah, I know how much you like that word, though, Drift. So I have to use it. And sometimes there's no other word that... Look, I can either use the word wet or I can use the word moist. Neither are fantastic, are they? Yep, had a great chat with Rimat Stevens. Yeah, do you know, I showed them TikTok and I said, this is why you need to be on there. And he sent me a message. Not that I'm saying it was all me, because it wasn't. It was It was all of us standing there talking to them about it. But they did say that through our encouragement, they joined TikTok. What they also said was it's going to be about 10 days before they can actually list the products, which is a bit of a shame because I've got them under this beautiful car right now. But at least they're on here, and I hope to see more of them because they're really nice guys and the products work. Yes, absolutely, Beckton. Absolutely. And I'm going to use them on every single car from now on. Has a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. It sounds like I'm in the Fast and the Furious right now. I want to see you clean Chris Evans' collection. Hasn't he got like a white Ferrari 250 GT or GTO or something like that? Can never remember that car. But yeah, he's got a beautiful collection of cars. And I would love to get my hands on those. But Chris Evans doesn't know my name. Right, this is where I get off as much water as possible, and I'm going to use the full stare tool shortly too. Soon we'll be 8 meals a day. Really? A competition in 6 months? That's massive. Ever do any campers or upticks? Never. For the main reason, this is probably only 2 and a bit meters high to get in, and people leave their vehicles with me. So no, I've never done a car of that size. The closest I've done is a trailer that takes cars. Jamiroquai, yeah, okay, I'm all over that. Thought about a blower to dry the cars. Yeah, I'm going to be using a Tornador. I have got a full stair dryer, but I always do this stage first because this is quicker. I use this, then at the last bit, I'll use full stair. The other way, using full stair the whole time round, it's just, you'll be standing there for ages just going. It's as boring for me to tell you about it as it is to actually do it. He let James May drive on Top Gear. Did he really? I mean, James May, he likes Ferraris actually. Didn't he have one of these? I think Captain Slow is not actually Captain Slow. I think it's all for show on TV. Maybe you guys will tell me otherwise. But Captain Slow definitely owns a Ferrari. King, if you haven't got anything nice to say, you know what you can do. Right, okay. Gary, Turtle Wax is American, but they know your name. Yeah, Turtle Wax. Yeah, but you've got 20-something thousand followers, which is absolutely huge looking fresh. Not on here, on another platform is probably all I can say these days. For those of you that don't know why I'm so careful in the words, my choice of words, I got a violation the other day because I had a drink of water. And I was talking about a product that was not the one that I was holding because I was having a drink of water. And that is genuine. I showed people yesterday the violation. They couldn't believe it. Good morning from Paris. There we go. There we go. Good morning from London-ish. It's not that I want millions. Are you considering coming down under to see Bill Baker? Alex, I am. But if I do it, it's going to be January, February kind of time. Because you guys have got awful weather. I didn't realise how bad it is. It's worse than here. Yeah, it's very red and it's very beautiful. Right, I'll show you the interior very briefly because I know a lot of you like to see the interiors. So the interior I've already dealt with except for putting the mats back in. So that's about all I can really show you while the camera's on the tripod, but stunning looking car. When you're going to get a car with an engine? When am I going to get a car with an engine? Do you know what this is, right? Loving it. Me too. Top car. Absolutely is. Right. Full stair time. Bear with me a second, people. I've got things tied up here. But I'm going to be using the Tornador. Most of you see me use that often. And it's linked to a compressor. So if any of you are going to go out and get one of these, you need a compressor to run it. So this is a Tornador. And just for that is 75 quid. So it's a Tornador Z007. And like I say, every single time, I'm pretty sure someone's cornered the 007 brand. So why they've called it that, I don't know. But it's a Z007. And it's going to force the water out of all the nooks and the crannies. You all know, Paul. Right. Good morning, Mew. How are you doing? I think it might be the afternoon now, but good morning nonetheless. So I've got a second drying towel that's dry. And I know that this is normally where the numbers drop off because the noise is annoying. No, not my car at all. Client's car, of which you guys have been trying to get some information from me, but it just isn't going to happen. Did this car have the smell of food? Yes, this is the one. So I've dealt with it, and we're going to have to wait a couple of days when the chemicals that I've put in here, in there, do their job, or some of it might have happened straight away. We don't know for a couple of days. That's the unfortunate thing. Z007, that's the one. I'm looking at someone in England for a language trip. Whereabouts are you from, King? It's an annoying noise, isn't it? 2 coats biff. I like that. I like that. Do you know what? Maybe I should dress up as him one day and actually detail a car. You've given me a great idea there, Lee Mac. Is this my company? Yes, it is. Is it ceramic coated? I've just put Geon wet coat on there, but no, it's not got a ceramic coating. However, it has got a race pack of PPF on the front. So when I tell you guys that, you're welcome. No, genuinely, thank you. I did kind of dress up as him once. I think I had an Adidas top on because he wears an Adidas top. And I tried to recreate something with a truck in the background. But maybe I should dress up as him and actually do a live. But does everyone know who Biff is? I'm not sure you all know who Biff is. That noise isn't that bad from here. I know it's not a good one. This is normally where a lot of people drop off. But there's not a lot I can do, unfortunately. Carbon ceramic brakes. Amy! How are you doing, Amy? Good to see you. I don't know what you're saying. I don't too, though. You don't know who Biff is. Is that what it is? Amy doesn't know who Biff is. Can we please help the people that don't know who Biff is? Do I use G-Technic? I do use G-Technic. I use their drying towel. The drying towel was G-Technic. I use G-Technic Smart Fabric. I'm pretty good too, thank you, Amy. Really, really good, actually. What else do I use with G-Technic? G-Technic G1 glass coating. I don't use their other ceramic coatings. I know that they're good. I'm just happy with the ones that I use, that's all. Right, I keep wrapping this up in my leg so I don't get it anywhere near the car. It's not me falling over. Right, silence followed. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I think I'm not gonna hit the target today of what was my target? I'm trying to get to 9,400. Well, then again, 58 people. 58 people with 495 in here. The maths look good right now. I'm thinking by the end of the week, it could be 10,000. Let me tell you something. This little bit here, it wasn't me. Right. Little bits of fluff. Okay, Shane, thank you for the follow. I think there's a few follows come through there. So thank you very much to everyone. So yeah, if you like detailing, you're in the right place. There's a great bunch of people in here. A lot of detailers, a lot of enthusiasts, a lot of people that just like to tease me, a lot of people that just like cars or cleaning. So give us a follow and come and join us and have a good chat. There's normally a good few hundred people in here. So thank you to every single one of you. In fact, 581 thank yous. What I've been trying to do is when I log off of a live, I tried it the other day. I went into this and I said goodbye to absolutely everyone. I mentioned everyone's names. However, there was only 50 people. That'd take me about an hour to say goodbye to that many people. I'm not going anywhere, by the way. Don't leave. I'm not going anywhere. Just having a chit chat. Right, I'm going to do something off camera to make those pipes shiny again. Shinier, should I say. And is that Gary sitting there? If I say yes, will you believe me? What's the green thing in your air hose? This is a Tornador. I know that that's backwards, but if I turn it the other way around, it's still backwards. It is a Tornador Z007, but you need a compressor to go with it. You can't just buy the Tornador, and it's brilliant for, if you watch this little straw here, it spins round quite violently, but it's good for dusting and getting rid of water from little bits of the car where the dry and tail won't go. Okay. Right. Okay, I've answered all these questions. With 550 people, you're going really easy on me. I've had no difficult questions today, other than how much horsepower is in this car, because I have absolutely no idea. Right, there's something else on here that I'm going to try very carefully, off camera, to remove, and I'll see if I can do a video of it. So if any of you have ever waxed your cars, or you've used a compound on your car to remove scratches, what will happen is you get those little white marks in the rubber. Garrett, was that for me? I'm not sure, but you're welcome if it was for me. So there's a little bit of rubber here, and you might be able to see that there's some white in there. Now it's really easy to remove. Costs about 50 pence. You need a magic eraser and some water. With this particular car, snow foam, any good? Yes, definitely. As long as you buy a good snow foam, the one that I use is built Hamber Touchless. It's brilliant. So with this, to remove that, I'm going to have to put a tape down here and here because I obviously don't want to scratch the paint. Water on the magic eraser, and that will come straight off after a couple of seconds. Thank you for the follow. A pink T-shirt. What's going on here? What's going on here with a pink T-shirt? If a pink T-shirt turns up, I'm wearing it. Unless you put something ridiculous on there, then obviously I'm not. Like Bill Baker's face. Thank you very much for the follows that are coming through. I can see them there. But this app now doesn't tell me exactly who it is. Any Koch Chemie products? Yes, I've got one. I just can't reach it from here, but the product that is in that bottle right there is FSC, and it's great for getting rid of water spots. I could go over it with this one. Not sure that we need to, but there are some bits under the engine bay, which I will go over with it soon. Maybe I'll do a video of it. Mick, how are you doing, Mick? Good to see you again. And Zach, thank you for the follow. I'm not going to put that there in case it falls off. Sorry, I know the noise is annoying. That's all I can do. How can I prevent dust on the dash? The product that I use is allegedly, and I say allegedly because how can you prove it, anti-static. It's called, I'm looking for it, but it's not in front of me, Car Pro Inner QD, and it's anti-static. You can try that one. I couldn't tell you if it 100% works though, but that's what the company have made, and I trust a lot of their products. Right, let's pop the boot, but that's where the engine is. And I'll take you with me. One drop of water there. There we go. 835 people. You're all waiting in the airport to go on a flight, and you should be taking me with you. How can I prevent? Oh, that was easy. Who wants to join me double tapping the screen? Thank you for all of the likes. There's 3,000 likes, which means that there's 6,000 taps on screens around the world. And that's a huge compliment, so thank you for that. Right, I'm going to grab a different microfiber. Bear with me a second. So I don't want to use the one that I'm using on the bodywork for under the engine. And I'm going to get rid of some of those water spots because it has got previous water spots on the car. So what you use to get rid of water spots is this, but I don't think a video is going to pick this up. It's a very, very mild, ultra mild acid. And that's how you get rid of water spots. Liam, thank you very much for the follow. And there's another follow from Pepe Petrov. Thank you very much. Who wants to see the engine bay? Yep, that's pretty good looking. What does it say? 488 Spider. Beautiful. Right, okay. There's no way the camera's going to pick up these water spots. However, they are all around the edge here. And there's a few dotted around there, which they're not from me. I checked it earlier, so I know. But it doesn't mean I shouldn't get rid of them. Right, with the water spots, depending how long they're there, if this product doesn't get rid of it, then you need to go to the next level, a stronger acid. If that doesn't get rid of it, then you need to machine polish. If that doesn't get rid of it, then you need to wet sand. And let's face it, we're not going to wet sand the underside of that. The dots are from him, y'all. I saw him do it. Ooh, you haven't been in here long, have you? Girlfriend bought me coloured snow foam. You might as well use water. Ah, Mick, that's why I haven't used coloured snow foams. However, there is a new one now by Dual Auto Care, and it's an alkaline snow foam, and it will clean. Is it as good as the ones that are not coloured? No. Will it clean? Yes. What one did you have, Mick? I've got a few that I could think of, but it'd be nice to hear from you to say which one she bought you. Thank you, Mrs. Mick, nonetheless, but let's treat him to another one. What's a good dash and interior product that you use? If it's a deep clean, Garrett, then I would use CarPro Inside mixed at 5:1. And if it's just like a maintenance wash, which you might do every week, which the majority of you will probably do, then I would use CarPro Inner QD at 488, 661 horsepower. That's a lot. Probably about 500 more than my car. My car is a Mini Cooper S, electric. Right. I use Autoglim Polar Blast, Polar Wash, Polar Seal. That's a lot of Autoglim. How do you find the results? What's your opinion on the Top Gear Waterless Wash from Matthew? Not my issue. My concern with those products is not the actual product. It's the way in which people use them. So I'm not going to knock the product. It's more so people can use it wrong and there's no education on it. So I steer clear from it. I do use stuff like that, which you will never see me use. So there are times where you need it, but I'm talking about, let's say that this has just been cleaned, the guy gets home and he wants to get rid of the dust, use that Top Gear product. But to actually wash the car with grit on it, please don't. Right, let's see, I think I've missed a few things. I blame the easy products for the water. How do you get oil stain off exterior paintwork? An oil stain? If it's stained but there's no oil left, then you might need to machine polish. But I've never heard of an oil stain. If it's oil on there, then you'll need an all-purpose cleaner to remove the oil. If there really is a stain under it, then machine polishing. That's the only answer, Zimmy. I'd need to know a little bit more about that. It's a bit laggy today. MJ, someone said that yours was laggy and mine, but this is the best that I can get it, unfortunately. However, with 700 people, I think I'm doing all right. So maybe it's yours. I don't know. I don't want to put a post up there just in case it is me, but I'm going to sort mine anyway. electric, don't park it near the Ferrari, it'll probably blow up. However, that's my car there. I'm not going to show it too much because the owner, but that's my car. Okay, Gary unpinned a comment. Thank you, Gary, so much for helping me. I had one on Saturday with oil spillage on the exterior, just the usual wash sorted out. Thank you very much, MJ. That's what I thought it would be. So to rid the car of oil-based products and grease, the one end of the pH spectrum that you want to stick to, as boring as this is, but it's true, you need an alkaline product. They are excellent at removing oils. Definitely can't get this hose on the car. And we get to look at that beautiful car again. It's lagging. Yep, there's not a lot I can do, but I am going to fix it. It's just going to cost me another £100 to do it. And if it lags after that, then I don't know what to do. But I reboot my router every single time. Quite simply because when I leave, I switch it all off. And then as I come in, switch it all back on again. Wasn't exactly rocket science, was it? And yeah, so it reboots absolutely everything, the router and the Starlink, because that's how I get internet here, via Starlink. Okay, so there's a few more water spots I want to get rid of. It's time to use this product. Put the hose in the fuel tank. Why would I do that? Not just me. No, it doesn't seem to be MJ, unfortunately for me. In fact, I'm going to put this down on the floor. There we go. Let's get rid of some of these water spots. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see the water spots just down that black panel there? Let's try and get rid of those. There's a few up the top. Again, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Let's see if Koch Chemie FSC removes it. How was Waxstock? Waxstock was really good. I didn't see your friends, though, unfortunately. I was quite busy, and I didn't get around to see everyone. Make a video for Bill Baker so he gets... you just made a video for him. Then please share it with me. I'd like to see the video. I want to get Bill Baker back up to 1,000 desperately. He's got to take the morning slot. He's got to take the morning slot with detailing. Right, is that removing it? Looks like we might need the stronger chemical. Someone please pin my comment. I can't do that. And it's pinning the comments is up to my very good friend who helps me moderate. Right, is this getting rid of the water spots? We will find out any second. Let's try and dry that off. Water spots be gone. Right, I will share. Thank you very much. I will happily do whatever I can to get Bill back onto a live again. I've sent him a direct message to say that, and I'm a man of my word. So we will do everything we can to get him live again. What used to happen was I would watch Bill detail cars while I was having breakfast, getting ready to go to work. He would go home, take a break, and then watch my live. Have you got clear water there? I do, but I've got the wrong hose for it. So that is filling up as we speak with pure water. So the answer is yes. But the hose that I've got isn't up to the job. So I will be changing that this afternoon. But what I've also noticed is the water pressure is a hell of a lot less, which I can live with. But now I'm going to find a way to get the water pressure back to where it should be. Right, hopefully you can see the difference here. Still 700 people and easy questions. Go on, give me something difficult. Let's see, catch me out. I'm happy with that. All that rushing for nothing, huh? Yep, I know. Right, these water spots are coming off, thankfully. Very simple product. I'll just let that dry and make sure they're definitely off. I want to start my own business, but don't know how to. Joe, there is that's a very good admission, but maybe you should. I want to see you do it, but when you say you don't know anything, That's quite the journey, to be honest with you. Thank you, Jay boy. Like the name because my name's Jay too. Well, not no, my name isn't Jay too. My name is Jay. Anyway, so this is. Can you see? Let me bring you in as close as I can. Can you see the water spots down here? The little white flecks all the way down here. And if I take you to the other side, now that looks like a clean black panel. The water spots are gone. I know the basics. Okay, what can we help you with them? Find out what you like to do first. That's fantastic advice. Do something that you're passionate about, and then you'll never end up going to work. I promise you that. Then it's just, do you have a good year or a bad year in terms of earnings? But what I do say to everyone is, you need to focus. Like all of your efforts will end up being on a new business. You'll need a good 2 to 3 years salary. Don't expect to earn anything for a while. And I became obsessed with this. Literally every waking hour, I work on the business in one way or another, whether it's doing posts, answering messages, thinking about what I'm going to do next. It just interacts with as many people as possible. Going to car events, I've been doing a hell of a lot of that lately. Speaking to suppliers of products. It never stops. And after this, I'm going to hopefully go and have some lunch and then go and quote for a few cars. You like to clean cars? That's a question that you like to clean cars. Only in my space is the something who blah 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 something with rice. Are you talking about food? Um, right, okay, I don't know what that was about. My Spanish I haven't practiced for a very long time, so sorry, couldn't translate that one. But it does look like you might have to be removed. If I see that again, I'm not sure if I need to remove you or not. Right, I do need to remove you. Right, okay. Block. Confirm. Nope. Get rid. Right. Is that sorry? I missed so many comments because someone just bombarded the room with a load of messages. Even if they were good messages, it ruined it for everyone else. So they've been blocked. So if you did just write a message and I missed it, I'm more than happy to answer. But you can send me a direct message. I do get back to everyone. It may take me quite a while. So if I don't get back to you for a couple of days, then forgive me. It used to be that I would get back to people straight away, but not at the minute. Shout out to sharing this live. I don't know who that is, but I guess thank you very much. Right, okay. So Koch Chemi FSC. If you can see, there's water spots on this cap here. I want to see if that removes them. You don't need any seriously harsh chemicals. Check out the message you sent about Bill Baker. I will definitely check out the message. I promise you. Right, has that removed the water spots? I'm not sure if you can see, but there are now no water spots on there. So we've done a good job together. Right, okay. I'm going to do a couple little more bits, and then I'm going to call it a day for the live and carry on the rest of the live. Carry on the rest of the car in private with the client here. So next I'm going to use a window cleaner. I'm just going to do the outside while I'm live. And I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 tyres with the tyre shine and do the rest offline. Hopefully you don't mind that. So if you're not already following, please give us a follow and there'll be more lives later in the week. We could have any kind of car. It could be a beautiful one like this. Adam, how are you doing, Adam? Good to see you. You're coming right at the end. We could have another beautiful car. It could be anything from a Vauxhall Corsa to a Ferrari or a Range Rover. Right, okay. New glass cleaner. Let's see how this one works. He sent me a message. Thank you. I'll read the message as soon as I can. It might be a couple of hours, so please bear with me, but I will answer every single decent message. J to only write short replies. Yeah, lately. Take it. Tom, thank you for joining us. Sorry if I've missed a load of messages from you. I apologise. I think there's some days I can't keep up, and today is one of them. So you guys know that I use Built Hamber Traceless for being an excellent window cleaner. I've not used this yet. I picked it up yesterday. Infinity Wax has said that their window cleaner is second to none. They told me that they based it on Built Hambers. Built Hamber upgraded theirs. They did it again. Built Hamber upgraded it again. So they've upgraded it. So let's see what this can do. Apparently, there is no streaks, which is a big deal. Oh, you've been here quite a bit. Sorry, Adam. Then I've missed a load of your messages. Sorry about that. Thank you. I'm glad to be busy. Right, well, I'm using a carbon collective window cloth, and you'll see there's no kind of nap. So it won't leave any little tiny bits of microfiber behind, which is annoying. I don't know if you need to shake this or not. One window at a time, okay. After wiping, your glass will be spotless with streak-free finish. Excellent at removing vape residue. Okay, let's test it out. What's my thoughts on Sonax? My thoughts is don't use a lot of it, but great products. The ones that I know mostly is the... Oh, what is it called? Brilliant Shine Detail, I think it's called. Right. First bit of feedback for Infinity Wax. Now, they could have given me the wrong trigger, but my first bit of feedback for them is, and this is going to get quite annoying. Oh, it smells fantastic. Right, this is the annoying part. Look at the trigger. It stops at the bottle. That needs to be changed. But product-wise, it still works, but that is kind of annoying. Let's try it again. It smells really good. And it cleans really well. Is it streak-free? I'll let you know any second. Let's actually try to leave a streak. There are no streaks, other than bits of water that are coming out the bottom of the window. Okay, it's got a seal of approval. It smells good and it cleans. Let's see if I switch over. That'll be a different question. How are you doing, Mike? Always a pleasure. Right, that trigger is annoying. They need to change the bottle design. Hopefully Infinity Wax are in here or watching. I like the product, but the trigger's no good. So maybe if there is someone from Infinity Wax here, because we did follow each other on here yesterday, and maybe they're watching, and maybe they'll reach out to me. Busy day. Asking me or telling me, Michael, or Mike, but the bottle needs to be bigger. Yeah, or they just need to redesign this top bit, because, yes, I'm surprised no one picked up on that before. The thing is, when these brands come out with something, it's great when they do, but not enough people give honest feedback. So yesterday when I went to Waxstock, I gave a lot of honest feedback to people, and they were like, thank you, we didn't know. And I evidenced some of the issues, that it's not just me that's having it, but people don't always tell them. They want to know if something's not right. What's their prices compared to Built Hamber? I think it might be £2 more expensive, and you don't get any microfibers with it, I think. So cost-wise, it is a little bit more expensive. Does it clean? Yeah, it smells better than the Built Hamber one. I'm not going to reach over that right now because there's a little window there. I'm going to do that off camera. If the bottle was bigger, the trigger would have more clearance. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I don't know. Maybe they do a litre bottle, but in these small ones, like I say, I wonder if they've given me a wrong trigger. Maybe they've got a taller trigger. It's just one of those annoying little things. It still sprays, obviously. But it needs to be changed. So I will send them a message and find out. So I'm nearly done here. Have we got any questions at all about detailing? You've got a product that's sat in a garage for years and you don't know how to use it, let us know. What brand is the cleaner? The window cleaner is Infinity Wax, and I've got it listed. It should be down here. It's Infinity Wax Spotless Glass Cleaner, and it actually does do a very good job, and it smells good. Yeah, that's the one, Infinity Wax. But this is Carbon Collective Window cloth, quite simply. Yeah, nothing fancy about it. Have I tried Mitchell and King products? Have we spoken before about that Mitchell and King? I haven't tried any of their stuff. Is that the aviation ones, Mickey B? I think we might have spoken before. Right, after this windscreen's done, even though there is 386 people on here, I'm going to cut the live short. So this window, last chance to follow, last chance to ask questions, and I'm going to finish the rest of the car not on a live. So when you make bed, but forget to put the duvet back on. Yeah. I know that we shouldn't have chemicals that smell good. I always say that. But as far as this window cleaner smells, it is actually really nice. Whereas the Built Hammer one, you've probably seen me cough a few times, but what can I do? It works. Okay, so the windows are done. I'm going to put some tyre shine on. I'm going to call it a day. Unless you've got any questions, any of you, 415 of you, let me know. If not, send me a direct message if you don't want to write something in here, and I will get back to you. Do you do the inside as well? I did do the inside. I want to take this off, and I'll walk you around the car very quickly. Yeah, Mickey B, I'm pretty sure we spoke about that one before, because I remember thinking it was a hair product. What tyre shine? The tyre shine that I'm going to use, special car, Car Pro Dark Side, works really well, and I'm going to use a small brush, this one. But what I've got on the car is these. They're called rim mats, and I picked them up yesterday. It raises the car just a little bit, so this can go down to the bottom of the tyre and actually put a coating on there, whereas some of them, you miss that. So thank you, rim mats, for doing that. It's really, really good. Prestige, thank you for the follow. Show us one of your new rim mats. Okay, so I just did that there. Looking forward to your message. No problem at all. I look forward to reading it. Little Smirk, thank you very much for the follow. I want to show you the inside of the car. Breed, how you doing, Breed? I'm just giving a quick tour of this, and then I am going to be leaving shortly. So it's a Ferrari 488. This I absolutely love. It is in sport mode, obviously, but it's a cracking car. So the interior had a bit of a smell in there, so I've used Car Pro inside. I've used an enzyme cleaner. Did you drive it? Nope, definitely didn't drive it. And I've used a Car Pro Inner QD as a bit of a dusting. Oh, a product that helps keep the dust down. But also it's antimicrobial. That's the word that I'm looking for. Okay, recommendation for buffing out old shadows from a writing sign. A machine polisher and a compound and a pad, to be honest with you. That's the only way of doing it. I've done it before in a white van, and you just need to machine polish it. Send me a direct message and I'll try and help you with that. There's quite a lot to go into. Take us for a spin. The owner will never know. The owner might know. The owner's sat over here. I've just tried to keep him off camera. And the owner is in the chat, keeping his mouth shut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a cold start afterwards. But at the moment, even with 600 people, I appreciate every single one of you. The owner wants to go and have some lunch and probably get home in his beautiful car. And I'm going to be back later in the week with another car. So please come and join me. The follow button, I think, is right here. Silver, how are you doing, Silver? Just in time for me to go. I am going to go. The client needs to go and have a break and have some lunch. Thank you for following. See you soon. I can't believe I'm cutting off 600 people, but I will be back. See you soon. Please give us a follow for more in the future. See you later. Bye-bye.